G'day. MP Numbers here. Today we're going to jump in, play round stage 3 of our Settled League. We got through the first 2 rounds at 5 and 1 due to our fantastic rares. So a rare Captivating Crew is our third rare with an absolutely solid deck. Oh, let's mute that because that's annoying. So currently sitting a 5-1 record. Only just lost that last round. Yeah, the deck's pretty solid. There's definitely some things that we could change. We'll open up a new pack and add some stuff to it and see what happens and see if we want to change anything or just run it back as it is and hopefully get a couple more wins in to win some points. Maybe even get a couple of packs if we get up there high enough. But let's see what happens. Remember, we're on red, green, white dinosaurs. There's a land we'll use. That's fantastic. And that's about it. Alright. So the record at the moment is 5-1. We want to get to 7-1. Oh, sorry, 8-1. I think 8-1's the lowest you get packs. Maybe 7-2. The deck is solid. Basically, it's got some stuff happening in the main board. We've had 3-drops, tons of 3-drops. They hold the board up for us. We've got a bunch of removal and just solid creatures. Double Stomp, Double Archer, Firehand, Double Hammer Skull. Cobbled Wings is a much better card than I ever expected it to be. I always actually thought it was a pretty bad card, but yeah, it turns out it's pretty solid. And we win the die roll. Die roll is fantastic because that's what we want. And we've got a hand which is 3 lands, all colours, 2 creatures we can play, a removal spell we can play, and our big boy. This is a definite keep. Absolute keep. There's like nothing bad we could draw here, I don't think. Even if we draw some uncastable stuff to start with, we build up. Like, Archer surprisingly stomps a lot of things. Daggertooth also fights some things because he gets some life out of it. We'll hold off on doing the white unless we draw something, really good. There we go. Right, opponent is on blue. Okay. We've got a thematic compass. Search your library for basic land, shuffle your library, view, enter if you control 7 or more lands, transfer, and it mazes us. Okay, cool. Where's that floating hot air? Sorry, 2 seconds. Oh yeah, that resolves. Batteries are dead, this thing. Whatever. Alright, so I guess second Archer. Alright, we're just going for Daggertooth here. If our opponent plays some creatures, we can hopefully get some value out of Archer here. If they play a creature that has less than 3 power, we're just going to stomp it. Get some value in. Actually, no, we're not. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. We're going to Archer. Kill it off. Sure, they get a treasure. Which may matter, may not. But we're going to get some damage in. That's the important thing right now. We do that. We do this. We pass. We're up to 5 lands next turn, meaning we're pretty close to just casting Dreadmaw on 6, which would be great. If I just get my 6/6 trample out on turn 6. Air Elemental's slightly annoying. I can kill it with the Dagger Claw. Only it wasn't a sorcery. Or I could just Hammer Skull. So if I kill it, I can kill it, play Hammer Skull, attack for 1. Yeah. Seems right enough. Getting 2 life out of the deal as well, which isn't nothing. It's pretty close to nothing, but it's not nothing. It's attack. Hopefully, yep. How many lands do you need for this to work? 7. 7 lands, they get to if something. Okay, that's a blocker, so that's how I get tapped. Alright, now I just want to land. Wings will do it too. I won't do much, but I'll do something. Is this an untap? No, it's not optional, so you have to do it. Alright. I guess we'll just play both, attack with both, tap that. So we'll drop the archer with no targets. I could have archered the... let's just spend our mana effectively. That's the goal this turn. And we'll drop the cobbled wings as well. So yeah, just spending our mana. That way, literally nothing else in our deck costs more than 5 mana. So unless there's nothing bad we can draw here. We're not blocking that. There's literally no reason to block that. You could talk, there's so many tricks they could have. You go 3/3 lifelink, it's going to get tapped every turn. Sorry, 4/4 lifelink. There's our 6/6, that's what we want to see. Alright, we're just going to attack. So we're on racing plan more than anything here. Click. And next turn, so opponent's going to go down to 9 here. They can attack with their agent and get back up to if they drop a land, then that's annoying, but not the worst thing that can happen. They can get back up to 13. They can get a land, but they won't advance their board at all unless they have a 4-drop. What do you got? Attack for 4. We can block the 2/3. What's the best combat trick they could have? They could have Skullduggery. They have Contract Killing. That's not a combat trick. I don't think there's anything better than that. So let's block. Let's block. Then it's never going to get able to attack anyway. I've just realised. So, but I'll have an indefinite 6/6 block only. Ah, crap. Yep, that one. That's annoying. Alright, this game is not as good as it was before. Unfriendly Fire is good. I can kill that off straight away. Right, let's just kill this before they get to gain too much more life. Guess I just attack with every, put the wings on this. They're going to take 1 here because they're going to remove the hammer skull from combat, block one of the archers. 1 damage is 1 damage. Alright, now I need to draw something big. You can't respond to it. You can, but you've got 1 mana available. If you want to do something with that, that's fine. Then you'd lose the ability to do that, so yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Probably just tapped out. Tap that one. Force them to have to, yep, do that. Still gets tapped. You're gonna block 1, take 1, go to 12. Question is, do they have another cutthroat? If they have another cutthroat, that's annoying. I'm probably... yeah, they can attack for 5. What do they got? Pirate's Cutlass. Pirate's Cutlass, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta put that onto the flyer. It's gonna be a 4/4. If I had it blocked the 2/3, I'd be in a better position. So that was probably wrong because I was thinking combat tricks, wasn't thinking about cutthroat. Even though I like the card, it's yeah. Alright, just trying to make this blow cold air instead of hot air because it's bloody hot here. Alright, so I'm taking 7 this turn. Top. Cool, back. We drew land. Yeah, we're in trouble. I can get 2 damage in, I take 4, 7, 9 a die, so we've pretty much got no attacks this turn. Guess we wait it out, see what happens. Stomp the elemental. I think stomping the elemental is still right. Yeah, move that over there. Oh, I guess we'll just block that with an archer, that's fine. Interesting choice of attacks there. Definitely expected more. Interdiction is good. Should have won already. Yeah, no, should have won by now. Got a bit awkward with that block that we made. Haven't drawn out the big guys, which is the annoying part. Put them there. We'll give ourselves a bit of life. Still not great because we still can't block the lookout effectively. The spires is annoying me. I didn't realise this card was actually good because I never looked at the other side of it. Stomp aggro weenies. That was the goal, and it's we're 5-1 at the moment, so it's worked somewhat. I'm drawing an archer next turn. Yeah, we're dead. We're not dead. We're taking 4 damage. Yeah, we're 5-1 at the moment. It's worked so far. Just this game, it's not working. Stomp weenies. Stomp all the weenies. Full stop. It's a pretty solid plan. Alright. Yeah. Whatever. I think we're just dead. We'll draw. We've got at least an extra draw step after we draw this. Yeah, do we? We can block that. Yeah. We buy ourselves a draw step. I don't think there's anything we can draw, but let's at least have a look. Doesn't matter what we fight. Oh, no, yeah, oh, okay. That was an accident. Just do like I do, play EDH 5-color mill pillow steel Maze's End. Interesting. I don't play much EDH, I'll be honest. I do play limited. There's Watley. But I mean, 5-color mill pillow steel Maze's End. See, 5-color anything, I'm always just worried that the mana's never going to work. We're bringing in Crushing Canopy. Opponents show a bunch of flyers, maybe even 2 of them. What are we taking out though? Probably take out. We don't need to worry about friends. We'll take out the Blossom Dryad here, and can't afford to. Yeah, no. The only standard I play is budget standard. That's because I use Magic Online and I use Mana Traders, where you pay, I think it's $8 a month, and you can rent up to $100 worth of cards, like 100 tickets worth of cards, and that yeah, I basically play some budget decks here and there on stream and make some videos and stuff. I never really get into constructed much at all. Like I try to play Commander. The problem I have in Commander, especially multiplayer Commander, is I'm just too competitive. So everyone's just like, this guy's competitive, let's just kill him. Like, what's the point of him playing if you can't play to win because everyone hates on you? 5-color mazes, heavy blue and green for land search. Okay, yes. I mean, if you're base green, you can search for everything. That makes sense. Maybe we'll just play one canopy here. And we've already got answers. Like we've got the fire cannon blast, we've got the unfriendly fire, we've got the aerosol, we've got the pious introduction, we've got 2 archers. We should be able to stop most flyers. So let's just bring one of those in over the dryad, because I'm not too worried about the dryad, especially on the play, just to help us shore up that we don't have to waste a creature to kill the air elemental or lose to bloody siren pyre, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, we'll play first. Good, another good hand to start the game with. Didn't get our white source, so we can play these 2, which is what we did last time. Hopefully we'll draw something a bit better. But we're not going to mulligan it. As a general, I tried to be a bit more open with hands. I spent a lot of time deciding and thinking about whether I wanted to mulligan and mulliganing a lot of hands where I probably shouldn't have. So now I'm a lot more, if it's got playables and if I can cast stuff, I'm probably going to keep it. I'm going to play the Daggertooth first, then worst case, like my absolute worst case scenario on turn 4, if my opponent does nothing, I can Archer the Daggertooth to gain 2 free life. Oh, that thing again. Maybe I should have brought in Demolish. Play with nothing but competitive people, so far to people, like how can you play with the guy? Like he's nothing compared to the guys that you used to. That's it. I mean, different play groups will always change the way that you play the game as well, you know. Especially if you go from a super competitive bunch to a super casual bunch and they're just like, why are you trying so hard? Well, alright, we'll go for 3 here. We may as well just go for Hammer Skull because we've got the white source. Des, mate, how you doing? Oh no, they've got a counter. Oh no, that's not manic. I was going to say, they can't spell my Hammer Skull. That would be horrible. Alright, we need to be aggressive and beat this compass before it flips. So I've got, what, 3 turns? If my opponent does nothing, that's a bunch of damage. How are you doing this fine evening, Mr. Desmags? Play the people who won turn 1 because they could afford it. Just found cheap ways to stall. You're right, Des. Yeah, I'd say that's the thing. Like, that's the other thing. Like people who play, like, I'm competitive, but I'm not a turn 1 combo guy. Like, if you're going to sit down to a game like Commander and do turn 1 combos, you're probably not the kind of person I want to play Magic with. Like if you want to do it one every now and then, sure, that's fine. They counted my Archer, sure. Do put Warriors better anyway. Finally made what? Okay, to a Twitch account, you mean, Des? Sleepy watching the last few creators videos. They're all pretty good. Everybody else in the chat, creators, which is above me over here, is a little series that Des and I work on where we challenge some MTG YouTubers to make specific types of videos. So if you like watching MTG on YouTube, search for creators. It has a white T in the middle, as you can see. You see all kinds of different videos. The last one, especially if you're a limited fan, which has just gone up, is Ixalan limited archetypes. We challenge them to make those kind of videos. Yeah, it's fun. It's good fun. Check it out. Subscribe if you like it. People see certain cards. I think I like combo. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like the combo cards, everyone knows them, so they jack the prices up on them. And yeah, to one of my streams. Yeah, this is the first one you've been to. Wow, it's live and happening, hey. You won't have to watch it on YouTube afterwards. We're playing sealed. 6, so we're still. I think we've got it. So he's still 1 land away. Run aground the territorial. That's fine. Yeah, he's dead. Unless they have. I don't think there's anything they can really have here. Because we're just gonna canopy. I mean, if they've got counterspell, that's one, but that's fine. Like if they've got counterspell, they don't die, but I just attack, get in 5 damage. Dive down? Yeah. Even if they had dive down, like what happens, they dive this down, it stays alive, they block the fly, they take 5, they're dead. What are we drawing? Forest. The most combo you have is Tree and Cure that untraps a creature. Yeah. Yeah, it's technically a combo, right? It's a combo. I guess so many things can be considered combos when you think about it. But when you're talking about those, you know, those one-turn a-hole combos. I don't think we want to change anything else here. That's the only thing I don't like about these friendly leagues is you end up with 9 boosters with the cards. There's just so much to look through. Like, I mean, there's obviously a lot of cards you could talk about, but I like the way it's working. I like it. It's working for me, and that's obviously the important thing. If you manage to find both, that's it. You're drawing 7 cards from a 100-card deck, so... Yeah, we could talk about this, so many of these. But I think, you know, if we look at the deck, we've got some 2-drops that either hold the board or do some damage. Too many cards is an issue, Des. It comes down to, like, you've got to find the best 23 cards ish out of what 90 out of over 100. What's 14 times 9? It's like having to nitpick sometimes to the best card. Like, you look at my 5-drops, we could look at this Aerosaur versus the Terratops, the Crown Hunters, you can look back into my white, this card you can play, and sometimes having too much is a bad thing. Well, you gotta have a win con though, Mew. Like, when there's win cons and there's win cons. Alright, this is a hand that I would love to keep because it's got my rare in it, but we have to mulligan it. Especially, our opponent's kept 7, they're on an aggro pirates deck. We need to mulligan this. That's better. To be honest, I'd probably keep a land on top. Yeah, we'll keep a land on top. That way we're guaranteed to play Hero Skull on turn 3 or Fire Cannon Blast if they play something super out of whack. If I draw more lands, it's not terrible because I've got a 5-drop in my hand. We just want our opponent to not draw the Compass. Like, Compass is a pain in the butt. Oh, sorry, Des. So the way that the friendly sealed leagues works is that you start with 6 packs. You build your deck, you play 3 rounds, then you add... Sorry, it's 8 packs, not 7. You add a pack, play 3 more rounds, and add a pack and play 3 more rounds again. One is Voltron, the other is Millsteel Maze, get lucky and beat Sticky to death. So that's how most of my games go, is beat Sticky to death, because that's how I like to play Magic. But yeah, so we're on stage 3 now, which is the final stage, so we've got the full 8 packs. But yeah, normally, everyday sealed Magic, you play 6 packs. Alright, go for Hammer Skull here. So what about the decks that don't have win cons? What are you just playing happy, friendly, fun time, or are you still trying to win games, or? See, they're exploring, and they've got Water Tap Weavers, which is annoying. Now, you can probably kill this with Fire Cannon Blast. We're not giving him a 3/3. You're right, Des. I am here to teach. If anyone has any questions about... Oh, we've got our intro. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, just ask. Gets ignored every 7 games win by Maze. I tried to make, like, Maze standard decks, just because back when it was standard, because it was a fun thing to do, and they always just got thrashed. Just, like, wasn't even worth my time. Our opponent... Has their opponent always been on 3 colour, or been using... Hey, they've switched. They were blue-black, weren't they? I didn't even know that. Yeah, opponents switched from blue-black to blue-red-green for game 3. Which is interesting. Luckily we didn't do any major sideboarding. I'm sure they've still got most of their flyers in. That's going to do 6 damage, can't it? Yeah, doesn't matter. We'll still kill this. 3/4/3 and a Fenza and get upset that the creatures all get exiled. People rage quit because you're playing a hate card. That's... yeah. Alright, where are we? So we're in game 3, aren't we? Disregard that. I thought I killed that plug. We're not playing that deck at the moment. The deck is a good deck if you want to play it. Check it out. It's a fun little one. But yeah, we're not playing it. I always forget this playing the plug off. It's always plug off because it sounds funny. 2 seconds. Oh, there's that bloody compass again. There we go. Plug's disabled. We may, depending on what happens in this sealed and how late we go, I may play some casual standard afterwards. I'm still working on trying to make this. Ah, you're right, Des. All good, mate. Just one of my plugs started playing, like playing a deck from somebody else, which I'm not playing obviously because I'm playing sealed. Go ahead, Millie. Oh, my creature. Yeah. Ah. Oh. So now we're on 4 lands with our best 5 drop, with all our 5, literally all our 5 drops are in our hand right now. But it's okay. So we're gonna take 3 damage, whatever. We can untap and slam the alpha. We just need to draw a land, like 100% need a land. The only standard deck I've been playing recently, I'm still working on the mono black vampire one that me and Coops were playing with. I'm trying to make it more aggressive, which is like the opposite of what he was trying to do, because he was trying to make it more controlly, like Coops likes to do. Coops being the whole box of dice on YouTube. He's not on the channel right now, but if you like YouTube videos, check him out because he's really cool. Again, you know, I got a bunch of decks. I'm working on this one, which is only expensive because it runs metallic mimics. Other than that, you can build a pretty budget version of it for only a handful of dollars, and it's aggressive and it's kind of fun, to be honest. Now, opponents kept up counterspell mana, pretty obviously here. I think we'll go for this. Do we go for the stomp? It's 12 on 18. I need to draw a land. Coops loves playing slow. I don't know what his deal is. I think we'll just attack here. We'll give ourselves a couple of turns for the stomp to be effective. Like, if it resolves, it's an extra point of damage, and it does make our clock a little bit faster, but whatever. But yeah, other than that black standard deck, I was looking at attack first, then play it. Yeah, but like we've seen cancel, and like it could potentially be a lot better. Like if we get the register alpha down, is my thoughts. And I'd probably prefer to have like a 4/5 aerosol than a 3/4 hammer skull, because the only thing they could have is cancel. I don't know if it's worth cancelling it. We'll give it a turn. If I'm still not drawing anything good in a turn, we may just have to go for it. Our opponent's going to have 7 lands, 2, 4, 5, 7. Simic EDH. Is it going to be the only good Simic EDH deck? So actually, I think it's banned now. Is the one where you can untap all your lands on your opponent's turn and you just like make a million infinite mana. That's annoying. Alright, we're taking 3 here. 3 is not too bad. The only EDH deck that I really had fun making was Orzhov, where it was like white, black, all removal, all extort, life gain, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so they've got their compass online. We're going to draw a land. We're going to draw a Deep Root Warrior. Having only 1 green is annoying too, because if something gets countered here. Because you can. Civic Evolve deck, yeah, that's cool. Rakdos Lord of... Yeah, that's the original Rakdos, isn't it? He's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll block the Deeproot Warrior on the Hammer Skull. Perilous Voyage, go to hell. This is not looking good for us, kids. Having 4 or 5 drops and drawing all of them and only 4 land is like the worst thing that can happen. I mean, I just like, annoyingly they probably don't have the counter spell, but I just know they do. Like, you know what I mean? Built it but haven't played it, yeah. Losing my only creature isn't a bad thing because I just don't have creature. Like, I'm not going to be able to attack because of the... Yeah, I'm not meta screwed. Meta screwed. 4-man isn't bad. I have like most of my deck is 4 and below. I've got literally 5 cards, so 5 out of 23. I'm just not drawing in the right order. specific commanders. Yeah. Why not? If you can have 2, why not have 2? 5 out of 7 are there, yeah. So we'll play the Archer. They tend to be a defensive. If this second mountain was just a second forest, our life would be so much easier. I will not be using the ability in case of a pump spell. Now we can stop some of the damage. This is greatest power, isn't it? So if we resolve this, we get 1 life. Woo! We'll block the 3/3. I gotta eat a combat trick here, I would imagine. Ah. Second Sure Strike, seriously? Who plays 2 Sure Strikes in a team deck? Okay, tap out. Sacrifice a permanent. Oh yes, that's fantastic. Alright, this game's pretty much over, kids. Ready? This turn I'll draw my land. Ready? Okay, never mind. Terrible anyway. Are we just dead? I can block this, take 6. Yeah, alright. We dropped our second game in, so now what, 5-2? Yeah, rip land, like, super dead. Playing against Joe Uza. We lost the die roll. Alright, good 7. That is not a good 7. What's the best case scenario here? Best case scenario is we draw a red source, we can cast this, then we have to draw... Yeah, we've got 3-drop, 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 5-drop. Mulligan. This is slightly better. I think we just have to keep it. Yeah, that's right, Des. It is a fantastic hospital, the Melbourne Children's Hospital. They're literally the best children's hospital in Australia, and they save so many kids from potentially life-threatening issues. Look, we've got to keep this. We'll probably top a land. Yep. Top that. We've got turn 3 stuff happening. We can even do this turn 3. Hopefully get out turn 3 for land. Play green, white, man. That's kind of what I've done. Like I did, it's base green definitely, and then we're kind of. I think actually probably more red. Yeah, no, I'm not very white. I haven't done to Raptors of cost 2. Yeah, I wanted to be more defensive. I looked at the Raptors early on, and then just decided that I wanted to be green-red base. But I could definitely see where you're coming from. Rental to the world. New Horizons is one that I'm always iffy on. Like it just doesn't seem good. Just taking a full turn off to do nothing. Okay, so we're gonna go. It's all about 2 drops. See, I haven't done much shield, but I know draft's all about the curves, but the shield seems to be more late game, personal. If you've done a few of these, I'm gonna obviously respect your opinion more than my ramblings. But I don't know. I mean, if this doesn't work, if we go down again, I'll switch it up. See, we'll try something different. There's no point beating the same. You know. Oh, Vanquish a week. Damn it. See, we could have had turn 4 register. 1-drops for days. See, no, I don't like 1-drops. 1-drops in general aren't great. They got a 4-3. Yeah, we had a turn 4 alpha, and then they just ruined the dream. We had a turn 4 alpha and a turn 5 Dreadmore, and my opponent just ruined the dream. Alright, let's go Daggertooth here, and I'll trade with the looter if they want to attack, or I'll trade with the combat trick if they want to attack. Now we just need to draw land. No, you don't want 1-drops, man. Flyers, baby. Definitely need more flyers. Okay, no attacks. Got him scared. Hey, look, 5 drops, 4 lands. Okay, I swear, I'm sure not many of you were here when we played this deck. last weekend, but it was rolled really well. We smashed 5 games in a row without even having to really try. And today, it's just pooping on me. Oh, did I just skip through my turn? Attackers, no. Hammer Skull. That Blossom Dryad though. Windstrider, yep. Alright, now we need a land for Aerosaur. I suppose we can play Archer if we don't get the land. There's the weirdest thing. I'm going to tap down the Dagamore. I'm going to attack for 7. We're going to take 7. No one land. We don't care about that. Draw, discard. What are they binning? They're binning a 2-drop. More pirate. Alright, we got the land. So now we're going to play. Where are we at? If we play the Alpha, that gives us 2 blockers, really. We play the Aerosaur, that gives us 1 blocker. Yeah, we always want the Alpha, don't we? They can attack for 3. Yeah, let's just play the Alpha. Now we've got 2 bodies, 7 power. Alpha, they're tapped out. Yep. Yeah. That's what we wanted. Now we come in. They can still get in for 3 damage in the air. If they've got a removal spell, it's bad, but okay, they can get in for 3 damage. If we draw a land, we've got Dreadmore. If they don't, we've got Aerosaur. We can build up a defensive board here. We'll definitely let, yeah, so we'll block anything else, but we'll just let that through, of course, because we don't have a choice. Life is just a number unless you're at 1. You have to sacrifice a permanent. What permanent are we sacrificing? Probably the Hammer Skull. Like, the Hammer Skull's not going to do much for me because they've got a full board here. Yeah. We could sacrifice something and take the chance we draw another one, but we really need it, so I'm not going to do that. I think we just. I'm going to kill the Hammer Skull. I know it's a great card. Land. I don't want to, because I need a land. Like, if I draw a land, if I go to 6 land, it's good. If I don't, I'm still good. So if I get stuck on 4 land, that's really bad. But otherwise, it's good. No, they're just dropping lands. Okay, well now we'll just go Aerosaur. Yeah, they've got a free. They've still got a free attack with their Arsonist. We could double block that with the Dagamore and the token. 3. No, I'm glad I didn't sack a land there. Which probably have to do. They probably just pile the damage onto the dinosaur so I don't gain life. Or they just contract killing my Aerosaur. Ugh. 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 Attack for 3. Don't have any other attacks. No. Now what do we want to draw? We want to draw. I don't know. We play the Archer. Can't sack the land. We need the land. We need to play our 6-drop. Alright, we got our land. So we're going to play. Well, actually, we might be better to play the Archer because the Archer can block the 3/3, and the Daggertooth can also come in. Yeah, let's do it this way. Can't kill anything, can it? So we'll just fight this. Gain 2 life. It's a neat little combo there. This just helps us be more defensive as long as our opponent isn't finding more removal, which is apparently all they've got in their deck. For flagship. Yeah, I'm happy to play the 6-drop on like turn 7 or 8. Okay, opponent is going wide here. Thought that might be the attack. So I'll block with the Daggermaw and the Archer, and they can kill one. Oh, they'll kill the Archer, wouldn't they? Yeah. Could. They would kill both of my dinosaurs if I double block with the token and the Daggermaw. Having haste 3 doesn't help me that much. Maybe I do just want to let them take out the alpha. What's that leave them with? A 5-3, a 3-3, a 4-4-3, a 5-3. I'm at the point where having haste on my dinosaurs isn't actually going to be that helpful. And he's done what he can do with bringing in the thing. So let's go for the trade here. Purchase drawing cards. I think it's pretty good. Rings is cool. Guess we'll just play the 6-6. Oh, it doesn't have haste. Oh, well. We'll play the 6-6. That turns off most of their free attacks, most of their attacks. And then next turn, if it gets to the point where we can start being aggressive, we've got the wings. We're still a 3-3 flyer, but a 6-6 attacker beats a 3-3 blocker. Ugh, okay, I'm going to tap down the reach guy, I'd imagine. Yep, I'm going to get 3 damage in, get a free card draw. Alright, I need to draw my other archer now. Disturb, it's fine. Well, I can just give my Dreadmaw flying here. Yeah, so we'll give the Dreadmaw flying and land's not what we want. Alright, we'll hold land. Actually, we might just give flying to the Daggermaw. That way I can trade and gain some life if they want to get aggressive here. And the Dreadmaw can hold off anything else on the ground. I'm not saying that we can win this, but I'm saying that maybe we can bring it back a little bit. Opponent's still at 20. So that's not nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's still 6 attackers. If they even just kill... we're dead. Yeah, so they're taking out Daggermaw. Yeah, flying a +2 man would happen. Yeah, we're dead. Not working. Oh, game 1, wasn't it? Legion's Judgment good here? So many big guys. problem is if I go for 2 drops. Got those 3. I don't like it Vanguard that much. Companion's good. Companion's good, so I'd swap out. There's nothing I'd really want to swap out. Like I could drop some 4 drops maybe. So I don't like it. No. Sun Crown dudes? No. Oh wait. Show the Sun Crown dude. Oh, the Sun Crown Hunters. I looked at them. I thought I'd just prefer the Dreadmore because it's just trample. Alright, that was my thought process. I originally didn't have any of them in, and I thought, well, 1 extra doesn't hurt. We can try it. Let's do damage. It turns off attacks better, doesn't it? Let's try it. I don't know. We're on the play here. Not more 1 drop. We're not playing 1 drops. We'll go first. Another mulligan. No lands. Absolute mulligan. Alright, this is the first time I've seen Captivating Crew now. If we can get Captivating Crew in play to live, we can win games. This hand's pretty solid. Hemisphere stays on top. Alright, this is a potentially good aggressive hand with Hemisphere into Captivating Crew. Just attack. Yeah, but I can only work with what the boosters give me here, man. Okay, you got a 1/1 first strike. That's cool. They must have a good curve happening if they want to play that on turn 1. Yep. Another one. Okay, nothing. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Alright, let's go for our first Hemisphere. Really hope to draw a land next turn. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll draw a land next turn or the turn after. I'm playing the second Hemisphere next turn. I will not be blocking if this attacks. Okay, that too. Fire Cannon Blast does it. It's okay, we'll just fight with another one. I'm happy they're using these now and not on my Captivating Crew. Alright, well since that happened, we might just switch things up here and play the Thrash. Just playing this one before the Captivating Crew just to draw any more removal they might have. Because yeah, if Captivating Crew gets killed, it just feels bad. Pirate's Cutlass makes it a 3/2 first strike. Yep, that happens. Alright, we kind of just want to see lands here. I'll take pretty much anything, but lands is fine. That's really good actually. Skullduggery gets me, but whatever. Yeah, let's just go for it. Sweet. I should have played the Hemisphere first to get extra points of damage, but hey, that happens. That happens. If we lose by 2 damage, then I screwed up. But if we don't, then it's fine. Opponent must get a very land heavy hand. Ugh, go away. That's fine. down to 2 cards, so yeah, we're going to Captivating Crew here after we attack. Hey, thank you there. I don't know what you. Thank you for the follow there. Your username. Thank you for the follow. Obviously, appreciate anyone who does smack that follow button. It does. Feels pretty good to know people don't hate what I'm doing, at least. So appreciate any feedback in the chat if you have any suggestions or comments for what I'm doing. But yeah, it's awesome. Thank you, your username. If they attack, we're taking it. Obviously not blocking because it's got an onboard combat trick. They didn't equip their cutlass, so something's up. What? They've probably got the 3/3 flash guy. In which case I'll just steal their guy and send with that one. Again, could be wrong, could be misreading that and being a bit, not quite aggressive enough, but it's fine. Hey, Withra, called it. Alright, well next turn I can steal that, if I get to have my creature alive. Then what's the goal? Just take that and win the game, right? They're in combat, they're going to hit me for 5. Yup. If I get a land, I can steal and play the Deep-Root Warrior. What's the crew on that? Crew 3. Ah, they got that guy. Okay, okay. Okay, tap that, that's fine. I can equip that, sure, it's going to get tapped, buddy. Oh, then they can crew this response. Okay, so I'm still going to attack with my Captivating Crew. I hope to hatchling's a card. It's like some options here, or we can just take the Windstrider and hit them for 3. Or we can play the Hatchling and the Warrior just to build our board up a bit. If I attack with the Hammer Skull, they activate the flagship and block to kill it, so there's no point doing that. I could Captivating Crew the Heartstopper and then make them trade, take 3 or trade. And then they can't, oh yeah, they can. I'm on 8. Okay, no, I can't. I need to be more aggressive here. No, I need to be more defensive here, sorry. I didn't realise I was on 8 life still. Alright, let's build up my board. I think that's the right thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's it exactly there, Clem. If I was on a much higher life total, it'd be a different story. I didn't realise I'd taken so many hits. So yeah, we'll build the board up. We're guaranteed to take 3, so we need to find an answer for the Windstrider now. Because it's going to hit me for, well, it's literally a 2-turn clock, so we need to find an answer for that, or we're just dead. Oop, disregard that. Okay, opponent is thinking hard. I thinking about whether they want to do basically the only thing that you really want to do, which is equip the Windstrider, attack, move it back off so I can't steal it and get the value out of it. Yeah, Watch That Weaver's also a card, I guess. What are you going to tap? My Hatchling? My Hammerskull? There's not really anything value to tap here. Okay. Attack with everything? Okay. I'm guessing they've got Sure Strike. Block. Trade, get a 3/3. Go to 5. Alright, we need to see Archer. Probably. Oh, even Archer doesn't really do it for me. I need to see Stomp. Stomp's pretty much the best card for me right now. Thrash is not. I think we're just sorcery only here. I think we're just dead here because they're going to attack. All they need to do is equip and attack, and we're just dead. That's frustrating. Alright, what do you got? Another colours. Why not? Yep. Land. Alright, well that's annoying. We've had the same problem a couple of times in a row where our lands aren't quite coming for us, and then we die to flyers even though we have tons of removal. It's kind of disappointing to go from 5-0 to 5-3 to maybe 5-4. That'd suck. This one's tricky. I'm tempted to say I'm going to keep it, but I really don't want to. Like, in theory, the math says that I should draw creatures, but I don't know if everyone else finds this, but I find if you ever keep a hand that has more than 4 lands, you're guaranteed to just draw lands. We're on the play, unknown deck. I think we have to mulligan. Like, we can't even cast the one spell we can actually cast. Let's mulligan. I wouldn't argue if you wanted to keep it, but I'm going to mulligan it. Alright, this one we're keeping is not good, but it is okay. And we'll keep a land on top and hope to just draw tons of lands. We literally just want to draw land. And one of them be white. Because anytime you get Whiteley out, you basically win. She's quite wonderful. Yeah, and because it seems like it should. Like if you're someone that sits there, like, well, the odds are that it shouldn't. It should reduce it, but the reality is, it's still going to draw them. And it's still going to suck. Alright, opponent is on red-green. So if nothing too bad happens here, we can. If we don't draw our land, we can stomp it in the face. If we draw a 2-drop, we can stomp and play a 2-drop. Go and pump it. Spend your mana now. Cool. That's exactly what wanted to happen. Cool. Now we've got a land. I think we just play the creature here. We'll keep Stomp up for later. So we'll attack for 3. Race is on. We'll play our bomb. Hopefully we draw a land. Hopefully we draw a white source. If we don't draw a white source, we've still got Regisaur Alpha. Opponent's probably going to be, if I draw my land and go crew into Alpha into Pole, my opponent's probably going to be not too happy about that. We're taking a potential 4 here. Or opponent's going to develop the board, which is probably the more correct thing to do. They Colossal Dreadmore. 6/6 for 6. We can't beat that. I can steal it, but I can't beat it. We didn't draw our land, so probably I think we just want to race. Do we just want to race here? While we have the time. So let's just take their 3/3 and attack, eh? 4, 7, 10 damage. Yeah, let's do it. If the board turns against our favour, we've got Stomp there. But depending on... They can't cast the Dreadmore, so they need a good 4-drop, 5-drop, which I can just take. They can't attack. But if they don't attack, if I draw my land, we've got Alpha or a Friendly Fire. Okay, okay. Either they just realise they're dead and they're giving up. We'll just attack. What could they have? There's nothing they could have, right? Oh, the 4/4 guy. We can Unfriendly Fire him though. If they tap out to play the 4/4, we just Unfriendly Fire it and we win the game. Okay, so yeah, we let it resolve. We Unfriendly Fire it. So we don't have to reveal Whiteley or register Alpha. We move into game 2. So this is what the deck was doing. Opponent curves out, does nothing for a couple turns. We draw out our good stuff, we win the game. Okay, so they've got some 2-drops, some 3-drops, and a 6-drop. Opponent's just saying that card could be quite oppressive. They used little stars though. I'm assuming they didn't type the stars, but that's what it came through to. Yeah, it can suck to be on the other end of that. Alright, what are we doing? I don't think we're on the draw here. I could probably cut, like on the draw, one thing I was doing, you can cut Deep Root Warrior maybe, because we're not probably going to be attacking. We can bring in another... kind of a mirror-ish match, except they're not on wide as far as I can see. We have a Frenzied Raptor? I didn't know how to Frenzied Raptor. I like Frenzied Raptor. And they're on dinosaurs, so we probably want a Legion's Judgment. We definitely want Cobbled Wings. That's not a Legion's Judgment. That's a Legion's Judgment. I think we'll bring in, we might even take one of our 2-drops out. No, we're on the draw, aren't we? That's a stupid thing. I'll check out Archer. Archer's probably going to do much of this matchup. Meta base is fine. Yeah, Judgment seems good. One's enough, I think. I hope, because we've got Pious Interdiction. There it is. And on Friendly Fire, obviously for anything 4 or more. This is a keep. This is an iffy keep. Like we have to draw lands for it to be good, but it's definitely better than potential 6, so we'll keep it. Sweet. All right, just need one more land now. Play the 2-drop. Ooh, that's a good one. Wish I got one of those. Alright, there's a red source. We can kill stuff now. Alright, now we just need to draw Whiteley. I like casting Whiteley. I like saying Whiteley. Alright, they play a 4-drop? No, they play Commune Dinosaurs. That's cool. They can play a 3-drop. I mean, that's annoying, but... what are they going to reveal? Oh, they've got Register Alpha too. Lucky we've got an answer for that. Mistral costs 1. Has haste already, so I don't need to give it haste. That's fine. Take 3. We'll untap and cast our Daggertooth, most likely. Yep. So we've got a plan here. So we're going to go Daggertooth into Raptors. 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. So we're going to go Daggertooth. Yeah, we have to. We have to go Raptors. Turn 5 on Friendly Fire. This is not looking good. They're going to have a 3-3. We're going to trade our 3-2 either for a 3-3, probably for a 3-3 here. We're going to take a total of 4. We're going to gain 2. I think we're going to do that. Alright, we'll block the 2-2. Block to kill. Trade down. That's annoying. Gain some life back out of it. Legion's Judgment is pretty much perfect for us right here, yeah? Yeah, we'll do that. The next week, play the Shining Aerosaur. I'm probably going to bring in the other Legion's Judgment for game 3. We'll play Aerosaur next turn. If they play a big creature, probably come and we'll have Interdiction up for that. We're on 11. 5 rounds fine, don't care about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, land. Aerosaur. That blocks hopefully everything. What do we say first? So we've got all land, so we do not want to draw any more land. Like, land is basically the worst thing we can draw. Come on, opponent. Draw one of our rares. Watley, just Watley. Haven't been able to cast Watley tonight. Cast it twice in the first 2 rounds. First 2 stages. Ooh, they're hijacked, okay. 3, 4. A lot of damage. Am I dead? 3, 4, 7. 10. I'm on 1. Alright. Okay, well we can go Interdiction to gain some life. We can play Hatchling as a blocker. Interdiction, I guess, on the 2-2. We go to 3. We block the 3-3 with the 3-4. We block the 1-2 on the 1-1. We get a, what, 3-3. I mean, we're not dead unless they have just straight up damage spell. Like if they've got a friendly fire, we're just dead. Or like Sure Strike or anything. 6/6 trample. That'll probably do it. Three, 4, 6, 9. They've got 9. I can block 5. But yeah, I'm dead. Damn. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna get the other Legion's Judgment in. Definitely. I'd like to draw both of those. Yeah, the question is, what are we taking out? Maybe Fire Cannon Blast isn't as good here. No, it is. Never mind. Don't really want to take another creature. I think the options are Fire Cannon Blast, which seems silly, but what else am I taking out? Could take out one of the 2-drops. I don't really want to though. Maybe we just stick with the 1. Yeah, I took out the 1. Okay, there's definitely nothing I'm sure about with flying. Is 14 creatures enough though? That's what I'm worried about. I guess it's fine, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Watch them play a 3/3 flyer and thrash me with it. Whiteley's creature, that's true. That's a 15 creature count, really. What do we want? So we're on Wings, Raptor, Stomp. I'm tempted. I'm happy to keep this one. It's got all 3 colours of land. We've got a creature we can cast. We've got a removal spell when we do cast it. We're on the play. We've got Wings. I'm going to keep it. Could be wrong. To keep it, but any 2 or 3 drop we draw is just good. If we were to draw, if we draw like a 5-drop, that'd suck. But I'm a YOLO it. And obviously, if we draw just land, that's pretty bad too. Alright, give me a good 2-drop. Alright, well, we can cast something at least. We can use our mana, and that's the important thing. Alright, now on 3-drop. Give me my Hammer Skull. Thank you. We will not be blocking any attacks here, but next turn we'll be stomping, likely. Unless they tap out, obviously. If they were to tap out for a non-dinosaur creature first, I'd block, but otherwise I'm not blocking. Sure strikes and stuff. Yep. Friendly Fire is cool. What am I doing here? Do I want to stomp? If I can attack with this guy, get 2 damage in, play the Thrash, take 6, let's say, go to 12, untap, stomp something. Be alive, that seems fine. Draw a 5-drop. Seems okay. Taking a little bit of damage that we probably don't need to take. I'm happy to do it. Got a 5/3 trample. Unfriendly Fire could also do things next turn if I don't want to stomp. Like if they go land Alpha here, that's annoying. That's fine. That can get stomped actually. If I was to get really aggressive here, no, cool. Yeah, we might just stomp that straight up, turn it into a 6/4. No, let's fire it. Sorry, a bit all over the place here. We'll save the stomp in case they play their 6-6. I'll go for 7. Opponent missed their land drop, which is relevant. Do you want to race? That's the question. Yes, you do. Alright, let's race. Okay, so I guess they've drawn the 4-4 again. Does that have reach? 4-4 dinosaur. Flash Ixalan. Snailback does it have? No, it's got flash and put a counter on it gets hit. So if we just equip the cobbled wings onto my 5-3. Oh, I thought I just used my only white source. Lucky I got lucky there. Alright, so he's going to fly for 5. No need to get super aggressive here. And we'll just play the Hammer Skull. We're in a pretty good spot. Like we're on 11, so we're at half our life. Opponent's on 6. We can, if they don't have any way to kill the Thrash, we can actually just win next turn by, yeah, there it is, cool. Called it. If they don't have a fly or removal spell, we can just stomp to win. We would need them to fully tap out to be able to conf, because obviously if they stomp and they short strike costs 2, doesn't it? I think we win. Short strike costs 2. Yep, cool. I think we've just won. So all we need to do is stomp on something and attack for 6. Warrior is also a good backup. So if we do it on this one, see what happens. Cool. We got the win, so we ended up, so what are we at? 6-3 out of 9 rounds, which is a total of 220 play points.